You know?
Why people say you're not Alpo's son?
Cause I didn't like when I grew up. I wasn't running around with the shit written on my forehead.
Out the gate.
You know what I mean?
Po, what's wrong? What is wrong with you, man? Why are you lying for no reason? My nigga, this is the truth. Look, this is the truth.
So you know the Po part of your name, is that from Alpo? Or?
Nah, it came from Sean Po.
Yeah.
Cause I used to be gang affiliated, like with the Bloods and shit. And I was GKB, and they had like a nickname called G Shine back then. So everybody had like a Shine name. So I was like a Shine fan, and in all his songs he used to be like Sean Po, Sean Po.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I took that name and made it my, you know what I'm saying, my name. And then, you know, once Shine went to jail and he wasn't that, I just put the Young in front of it because my crew was like the Young Gunner. So everybody had a Young name.
That makes sense.
Hold on, my nigga. So you saying your father's the great late Alpo?
Yeah, that's my father.
Like blood?
It's my father, bro.
That's...
Number one, you're a liar.
You're a
'cause
liar.
that's the part.
You're a liar.
No,
So you say you didn't know Alpo was your pops?
No, I didn't. I thought that some other nigga was my pops.
What age was it when you found out?
Really, when my step pops, who I thought was my pops, we got into a physical altercation. And the way he dealt with me, I'm gonna just say like the way he dealt with me, showed me physically that couldn't have been my father. And then for him to say it verbally during the incident, it just made me wonder. You feel me? So that's when I started to really like investigate this whole shit.
Real talk. So when they start telling you like, man, you're Alpo's son,
Yeah,
how did you react?
I mean, it wasn't really nothing to me because at that time I was already in the streets. I was already busting my gun. I already did my first bid. Like, I was already in the streets off my own name. Like, you feel me? I was on it, you know what I'm saying? But I went to prison when I was 16. I came home when I was like 24, 25, maybe even 26. Something like that. Yeah. I did a little stretch. Like an after school program and shit I used to go to. Long story short, one day somebody asked me for a piece of some candy because they see I had the box. So I gave it to them and they gave me $1. And it was in the summertime, you feel me? It was frozen M&Ms in the summertime. Man, them bitches sold like crack, bro. I started making like $800 a day as a kid.
Off candy?
Yeah, off candy, bro. I was selling candy until I was like, from like 11 to like 15. Like I was in high school still selling candy, and I'm telling.
I was doing the same shit in high school.
Yeah, like I was telling bitches I'm selling dope, I'm selling crack.
This nigga lying. This nigga lying.
You're a
'cause
liar.
that's the part.
You're a liar.
You know, first thing first, what's your age?
How old I am?
Yeah.
Man, that's a tricky question, G. My industry age or my real age?
Shit, whatever you trying to give.
Man, I'm 28 going on 32, G.
Right. So you know, where did your name come from? Like, how did you come up with your name?
Popperazzi Po.
Yeah.
A female officer that I was messing with in jail gave it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what was the reason though? Like, what made her call you that?
Cause she was like in New York prisons, it used to be like, we used to be able to wear our real clothes and shit and our jewelry and everything, you feel me? So I was real flashy, you feel me? A lot of chains, you know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas used to be, yo, look at son, yo. I used to have all like celebrity bitches coming to visit me and shit, you feel me? So she like, man, all these people do is talk about you and what you wearing and who visiting you. Your name shouldn't be Young Po, it should be Popperazzi Po. So that shit had a ring to it. I just stuck with it.
What is wrong with you, man? Po, what's wrong? What is wrong with you, man?
Like this, right? I was Alpo's son my whole life. This is what they was trying to do to us my whole life.
You're a
'cause
liar.
that's the part.
You're a liar.
Why are you lying for no reason? Why are you lying for no reason? Listen, this is what happened.
I was Alpo's son my whole life.
What is wrong with you, man? Po, what's wrong? What is wrong with you, man? Why are you lying for no reason? Why are you lying for no reason? It makes no sense what you saying.
Let's flip it to the street side. So you say you didn't know Alpo was your pops.
No, I didn't. I thought that some other nigga was my pops.
What age was it when you found out?
I didn't know growing up. For me, it was like more like towards the time when the movie came out, people started looking at me strange. Like paternity of who my real father is started to become in question. Like, I grew up in a whole nother family, like thinking that a whole nother dude was my pops, you feel me?
So you said Popperazzi Po at the time?
Yes. My name came from the CO in 06.
Popperazzi Po,
Yeah,
where the name
female
Po came
officer.
from?
Huh?
Where the name Po came from? Cause
Sean Po, because I was GKB when I first turned blood. And Sean Po was like the most gangster Brooklyn blood nigga. Well, no person. Yeah, so you always play Sean Po, Sean Po. So, you know, I used to get the Cincinnati Reds fitted. You know what I'm saying?
Who's Sean Po? Where is he?
Sean? He's in
Bad
his country,
boy,
right?
Sean.
Oh, that's Sean?
Yeah, Sean Po.
He was blood? He was
I
tough?
thought he was.
He was G-Sean.
You seen the That's Gangsta video from Sean? I thought he was blood.
He was G-Sean, and
He was, right?
one of his favorite rappers at the time was Sean Po.
So I called myself Sean Po. You know how
that's
everybody
what
that's
he
G-Sean.
So did people like Sean Po? Was he respected?
Yeah.
Sean?
You don't know Sean?
I know Sean. He's in
okay.
Belize. I know.
Yeah. I mean,
He
I
had a
thought he
wave.
was. He sounded like he was tough. He influenced me.
In
Okay,
99,
got you.
he
So you
had a
called
wave.
yourself Popperazzi Po.
No, I called myself Sean Po
and
because
then
I was
somebody-
G-Sean.
So why they give you Popperazzi? Because people taking pictures of you?
Because I was like the most talked about person in jail.
Oh my God.
Bro, the CO, though, everybody used to be like,
Again?
yo, you see, yo,
Again,
bro,
bro.
everybody used to be like, yo, you see what he got on his feet?
Again in the corner.
All right,
Ain't got no dollar.
ask about it.
Let's just be honest.
I had a lot of
Let's just be real.
When I started asking questions, you know what I mean? Like, my family basically broke the news to me like that. So I grew up like not knowing like really nothing. You feel me? Like
I said, well, you didn't say anything when I asked you on the phone, when we were on the phone with Gumby, his son, his only son, Gumby. Shout out Gumby.
Nah, I'm just Gumby.
Oh, all right.
Ain't no Po attached to me. They know what it is.
You out the hood, man. This is.
I'm a clean, handsome nigga. Say what they want to say about my pops. The man gave me life. Ain't nobody ashamed of him. I'm just me. I'm my own man. You feel me? Like I'm my own man. Like no shame. I'm not embarrassed of who he is. None of that. Just you grow up. You want to be your own man. I don't want to be looked at like who's my father. I want when niggas recognize me and see me. Yo, that's him. That's Gumby. That's Young. That's just me. Like no, yo, that's Po's son. If you know, you know. If you don't, then just recognize me as a man for who I am. Like I did my own thing. I'm doing my own thing.
Gumby ain't on the social media and, you know, putting things out there and trying to get no clout. He ain't chasing none of that. I gotta respect that. You know why I gotta respect that? He's not propagating I'm the super thoroughest because my dad is who he is. He's propagating I'm Gumby and I'm who I am. And Gumby, I gotta respect you for that. I can't talk bad. I can't dishonor you. I can't snatch your honor, but that Popperazzi Po,
What's going on with Popperazzi Po, man? This your brother here? You know, I don't know, man. My father's fucking a lot of bitches, man. I don't know, like, okay. But for right now, yeah, we chilling. That's it.
Oh, you picked that code up?
I picked it up.
And ain't nobody ever seen this alleged blood test that he be talking about. Nobody's ever seen it, right? He used to talk to me about Popperazzi Po. I was talking to him before he was talking to you. My nigga, this is the truth. Look, this is the truth. Look, he was online campaigning, saying that Alpo was his father. But he hadn't even met him yet. He used to call me all the time. Whenever somebody was on his ass on the internet, he would call me. Number one, you're a liar. Listen, this is what happened. This is the truth.
Then when he came home, yeah, I had a conversation with him. And then we was just cool, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, yeah, I really with the DNA shit, I don't really got time for that. So, I mean.
So you asked him for a DNA test?
Yeah, I brought it up to him. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, kind of want to just get past this, you know what I'm saying? So I can know what's going on. Because the nigga I thought was my father told me himself that I'm not his kid. We had a fight when I was young. He tried to throw me out the window. At the end of the day, I got a brother that's gay. People call him all the time. I'm sorry. People call him names all the time. I had to grow up fighting mad people because they told me that he was gay before I even knew he was gay. Mm-hmm. I had to fight mad people. So that's what made me even seek a dad.
Let me ask you a question.
So,
what makes you think you're his son?
What makes me think it?
Yeah, actually.
I don't know. It's a lot of similarities. You know, people spoke to me that knew him when he was my age, told me similarities. But I really honestly don't really care at this point. It's just something that slipped out, and I'm constantly in a situation where I feel like I gotta defend myself because.
And I got you feeling like, oh, I gotta like be hero for my daddy. Then I hear ain't even your pop, cuz. Come on, man.
Bro. Don't matter. What if Chopper Ranks is my father? Who gives a fuck? Like, nigga, who the fuck cares? Niggas is different, bro.
Yeah, it's a small world, B.
T is not his mom, y'all. T is not his mom's.
T can't be my mom's. Hell no. My mom's is bad.
I told you, I stay connected to you somehow, some way, right?
My mom's is bad. She a bad red bone, you heard?
This nigga crazy.
T can't be related to me at all. I don't got nobody her complexion in my family. When I joined the game, when I turned blood, it was like, that's when I started really like fucking with like black niggas and shit. Not to say black niggas.
Nah.
You feel me? Like people that's black.
So but you look black. You not black?
Nah, Puerto Rican, Dominican, and a little bit of West Indian, I think.
So how everybody in New York look black, man? Or is it just ain't no black, it's just a culture?
I mean, shit. It's a whole bunch of Dominicans that's my complexion that all over. Like, you feel me? They call us like they call me what they used to call my pops, negro. You feel me? Like, it's like a black Spanish kid.
Wow. That's crazy.
Like, all the Spanish people know I'm Spanish. But the black people, you know, they think I'm black. You understand what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel you. So do you speak Spanish?
Yeah.
¿Cómo estás?
Tranquilo, loco.
What? ¿Cómo te llamas? This is crazy, man.
So she gave you pictures. You seen him in the pictures around you as a kid?
I seen pictures. No, with him and her, not.
Oh,
me.
him and her. Okay.
Bro, I was 4 when he went to jail.
You was what?
4. Yeah, I ain't know that.
Because you called me on the phone with him.
Yeah, I ain't know that nigga. I was 4 years old.
And
I just seen a lot of pictures of my mother's white minks and nice cars and jewelry. She had a whole jewelry box full of old ass flat links and all types of crazy dumb. You know what I'm saying?
You're a liar.
That's the part.
You're a liar.
No,
so what, did Mama Love tell you that Alpo was your father?
She didn't have to tell me like as growing up, but later on, yeah.
How did she break the news to you?
Like when the movie came out, I just got out of juvenile and it was a lot of shit that I didn't understand. And she pulled me to the side and was like, yo, this supposed to be your father. Show me a few pictures. And she was like, I don't give a fuck about the nigga though.
So you basically living with people putting words in your mouth. You ain't said nothing. You ain't getting no reaction.
I ain't do nothing. Yo, bro, I swear, all I did was go eat.
And then I read on the Daily News that you had the DNA test and all that. And then,
yeah, well, see.
But then you said,
right now I got my brother even like hitting me, like saying like, yo, bro, like you doing too much as far as like interviews and press. And I'm like, bro, I ain't even respond to him because I'm just like, damn, you believe in the internet too. When it get that real, when your own brother is like questioning you, like my friends, they questioning me, like, yo, chill out, bro. Like, that shit don't look good. Like, you in the newspaper. And it's like, yo, bro, if I was in the newspaper, yo, listen. When you make it to the newspaper,
right, you made it, nigga.
You're gone. You will not be able to even text me your feelings if I made it that big.
No. So I used to always keep in touch with Vlad. Yo, interview me. Same thing I used to do to you. Yo, interview me. Yo, you're not that hot yet. Vlad used to tell me straight up, you're not that hot yet. You heard? So, fuck. Next year I'll call a nigga, yo, Vlad, look, I'm lit. I did a 500 over here. Damn near a mill on this one. What's up? He like, yo, still like. So I'm like, yo, so what is it gonna take? He like, get your dad involved. I'm like, all right. So I asked my father and shit, like, do you do this interview with me and shit? He said, the only way I'm gonna interview you right now with no record and nothing going on is if you get your father to sit down with you. So I bet.
We just said, listen, Po my man. Until I hear Alpo say it himself, I'm not saying Po. I'm not gonna Po. I'm
not gonna lie. Yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie.
I was asking
you ain't never gonna hear that nigga say that. And I really, honestly, like, if it came down to it and it wasn't, it's still not gonna change nothing. You know, me and you not friends, and nobody don't respect me because of that. They respect me because of me. So if that nigga ain't my father, what's that gonna change?
She said you spoke to him recently, though. She said that. She said you spoke to him recently.
Yeah, yesterday when I got the video sent to me, I'm like, what's this? You understand?
Yeah, leave his moms out of this, y'all.
Bro, yo, even with that shit don't bother me. If my mom's was a thought and it's probably his mans or somebody else or whoever, oh well, it happens. I done had bitches try to throw babies on me too. I understand, good man. Proceed on with your life and I proceed on with mine. Cause that shit ain't never really like make nothing better for me. Like, so if let's just say we go about the whole situation, which we grown ass men, niggas don't even got time for that. He over here and I'm over there. But let's just say it's not, bro. It's not gonna change nothing.
It got to a point where I actually wanted to know at one point in time in my life. Then when he came home, I had a conversation with him. And then we was just cool, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, yeah, I really with the DNA shit, I don't really got time for that. So, I mean.
So you asked him for a DNA test?
Yeah, I brought it up to him.
Yo, so, and then I read on the Daily News that you had the DNA test and all that. And then,
well, see.
Number one, you're a liar. Ain't nobody ever seen this alleged blood test that he be talking about. Nobody's ever seen it, right? He used to talk to me about Popperazzi Po. He used to ask me about him. I asked him about Popperazzi. I said, is that your son, man? Is that really your son? He was like, man, I don't know. He was like, I don't know. Just like that. He was like, man. He was like, I really don't know. He was like, he said this and this and that. And he said, I really don't know. That's what he said. That's what he said. I was talking to him before he was talking to you. My nigga, this is the truth. Look, this is the truth. Before, look, he was online campaigning, saying that Alpo was his father.
Man, these are Alpo's sons, man. How many are y'all, man? I mean, my dad was fucking a lot of bitches. It could be more of us running around. As far as I know, I just know the ones I know. That's it. But if there's more out there,
God bless them and reach out to us.
What we doing.
Yeah, you know, do what's in your DNA, man.
Yeah, it's
for yourself.
A lot of rumors that there's 9 of y'all out here, man. That's the rumors.
Whoa,
of shit. If it's 9 of us, I don't think you want to fuck with us.
That's a lot of, yeah, exactly. That'd be bad if it's 9 of us.
Nah, I'm just Gumby.
Oh, all right.
Ain't no Poe attached to me. They know what it is. I'm just me.
He gonna make it.
Just me. You gotta change that up. We us.
I'm Popperazzi.
I'm Popperazzi. Let me see you without the hood, man. This is. I'm a clean, handsome nigga. Man.
Yeah. You see that shit?
Man, I take niggas bitches.
See that shit, man?
I don't come out a lot, but when I pop out, shit real, man. Shit real. I got a chain coming. I got a ring coming, matter of fact. I'm gonna remind y'all back in the day.
Yeah.
It take up all 4 of my fingers. Think about it.
Wow.
But he hadn't even met him yet. And ain't nobody ever seen this alleged blood test that he be talking about. Nobody's ever seen it, right? He used to talk to me about Popperazzi Po. He used to call me all the time. Whenever somebody was on his ass on the internet, he would call me. Listen, this is what happened. This is the truth. He used to ask me about him. I asked him about Popperazzi. I said, is that your son, man? Is that really your son? He was like, man, I don't know. He was like, I don't know. Just like that.
What's going on with Popperazzi Po, man? This your brother here? You know, I don't know,
He was like, man. He was like, I really don't know. He was like, he said this and this and that. And he said, I really don't know. That's what he said. That's what he said.
Was it tough for you growing up with him being your father?
Yeah.
Number one, you're a liar.
You're a liar. That's the part.
You're a liar.
Let's flip it to the street side. So you say you didn't know Alpo was your pops.
No, I didn't.
How was that growing up, knowing Alpo was your father?
I didn't know growing up. For me, it was like I grew up in a whole nother family. Like thinking that a whole nother dude was my pops, you feel me?
Cause it was like you know, I had to wear that stamp. Like whatever he did, no matter what it was, you know, people like kind of took it out on me. You know, I got a little backlash. I got a lot of love.
Okay.
The love did the
hate?
backlash.
Okay.
But the backlash was definitely heavy.
Now, when you say backlash, was it something that you think you couldn't have handled, or do you think it was something that, you know what, it made you who you are today?
A little bit of both, because I kind of like brought it on myself. Like I was in a situation at first where everybody knew, and then when I relocated and I had like a fresh start, nobody knew. So like the whole, like, you know, the industry stuff brought it out, because it was like, he talk about everything but that. And then Zach TV sat me down and was like, you look like the guy that Cameron played. And it was just like, oh God, yeah, all right, but
This nigga lying. This nigga lying.
What's going on? Niggas ain't getting no money. What's the love like, man? Have you ever connected with somebody from New York? Like if you go to the East Coast?
Hell yeah, my brother right here from New York, huh?
Get the fuck out of here. You from New York?
Cardi B motherfucking
Yeah,
brother.
you know that.
Guess who?
Cardi motherfucker.
Trey G in this bitch, nigga. 113 St. Nick. You know that?
Oh, you from Harlem, huh?
Hell yeah.
What you doing with these fellas, man?
Free Tommy G's.
Free
Tommy G's, man.
Yeah, always free Tommy G's. Niggas know what's going on, bro. We the first niggas to bring the shot in New York, bro. All the rest of them niggas fool as fuck. Niggas can't fuck with us, bro.
Damn.
You know what we do, bro. Yeah, we Harlem though, bro. You feel me? We doing what we do, man. Nigga. Connected with the shot. I'm out here.
Damn.
Out here. What up, Zach? Talk to me.
Man, chillin', man. Got told back. It's a fact. You out here, man. That's my boy.
You know what I'm saying? My sister had some shit out here with Katie and shit, so you know, I pulled up, brought the guys with me, and shit. Once I get here, I don't never leave.
That's Cardi B motherfucking brother. And he's somebody's son, but I ain't gonna tell you whose son it is. It ain't gonna come out. But it's merged. His daddy is somebody that's around the whole motherfucking world and just merged everybody that saw a movie with him and just merged.
Wow, man.
That's why niggas mad, Zach. Is that why you niggas mad?
No, we ain't gonna do
When we get to it, trust me, Zach, I'm gonna let you get that story first, bro.
Yo,
Did
what?
it become harder for you in jail?
yeah, that's kind of like where a lot of bad experiences came from.
Do you care to speak on those?
I mean,
That's where you got that one from?
I got cut. You know, that like, they wanted it to be that way because of the situation. Like that was like cut him like that. Like we want him to look like that.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like I was targeted by like older people that didn't like him, and because I was carrying.
Why are you lying for no reason? Why are you lying for no reason? My nigga, this is the truth. Look, this is the truth.
So why did he cut you? Why he say?
Because I used to bully him in adolescence. He was one of the people sitting on the iron. Like, remember I told you, like, say a girl tell me, yo, she coming to see me and she don't come. Now I'm tight. Now I just want to take it out on somebody. Yo, stand up.
Yo, bro, like, I think I'm the most gangster nigga. Like, I feel like I'm the realest nigga. Like, I feel like, bro, I've been jumped by 60 people, stabbed, shot, whatever can happen to you in the field, it happened to me, bro. So I really feel like I'm the toughest nigga,
Niggas
bro.
was beating that niggas, but that nigga went up north, got his shit up.
Big, yo, bro. It was 5 whole years later. He got mad tall. Yo, Africa is mad tall. That's the person that cut me. So all these people that say they cut me, lies. A tall, brown-skinned kid from Brooklyn who has 20 years to life cut my face.
You're a kid, right? I'm just trying to paint the picture.
I'm a 17-year-old
You're a
kid
kid,
in
and these
prison.
grown-ass men that had a problem with your father feel like they had to take it out on you.
Yeah.
That's wild boy crazy.
Yeah, it was because I carried the name. Yeah,
You're a
'cause
liar.
that's the part.
You're a liar.
No,
So how did you get cut, though? After you
boom.
got cut,
I got cut in the shower.
Did you lose any type of credibility when you got cut? Honestly.
I mean, they tried it. That was like when the trolling started. Because it was some people saying I ain't do nothing after I got cut. Some people said I did.
You gotta tell them how you got.
All right, so look, boom. This how I got cut, right? I'm doing push-ups, right? Dips, all that bullshit. Get on the phone, get in the shower. Now I'm in the shower talking my talk because I'm about to go home soon. Yeah, man, I go home. I'm gonna hit this chick. Yo, she got little soup money. Yo, she on not Loving Hip Hop. Sweet 16. Yo, I'm trying to go after all the popular chicks and I'm bragging to my friends because I know I could get them. I had them already. So I start washing my hair and the soap had got in my eye. So I asked my man that was next to me, like, yo, pass me a towel. And when the towel fell on my arm, like on my shoulder, son just pulled his arm back. So I ain't think nothing of it. You feel me? Because he hit me with a scalpel. It's like a number 11. You literally don't have to put no pressure. You just gotta, and your whole leg will open up. You feel me? So he threw the towel on me, like, on some, and backed up. And then it ripped my whole face open. So now, when the soap trickled down into my cut, it started burning. I'm like, yo. So I take the towel and start damping my eyes, you know what I'm saying? I feel it burn. I'm like, yo, I put the towel on it. It got stuck. Like, all of this is happening in like a 30-second moment. I'm saying it slow, but it was fast. It was like, oh, I knew that I was cut. Boom. I looked around. Everybody was going.
When did you first speak to Alpo?
2015, when I came home from my Comstock violation.
You spoke to him on the phone?
That's when he just came home, yeah.
In 2015 he came home?
Yes.
What was that conversation like, the first conversation?
It was like a 4-hour conversation.
This was in person or?
Nah, over the phone.
Okay.
He just called me blocked, like on some random You feel me? He just called me blocked. I don't know who gave him my number or nothing. Like, he just called me. He was like, yo, what's up? I'm like, what's up? And he was like, you know who this is? And I already knew it was him. I caught the voice. Like,
I was talking to him before he was talking to you. My nigga, this is the truth. Look, this is the truth. He was online campaigning, saying that Alpo was his father. But he hadn't even met him yet. And ain't nobody ever seen this alleged blood test that he be talking about. Nobody's ever seen it, right? He used to talk to me about Popperazzi Po. Woo-hoo! What's going on? I got some news. I just talked to him. He called me. He used to ask me about him. I asked him about Popperazzi. I said, is that your son, man? Is that really your son? He was like, man, I don't know. He was like, I don't know. Just like that. He was like, man. He was like, I really don't know. He was like, he said this and this and that. And he said, I really don't know. That's what he said.
So hold on. So did anybody know you was Alpo's son at the time?
Yes, my close friends.
He's a clout chasing dickhead. He'll do anything like, you know what I'm saying? He's a clout chaser. That's all. He'll do anything for some clout. He'll say a nigga's his pops. That's not his pops. That's like the craziest shit in the world to me. And I put that on everything I stand as a man. I know that for a fact that's not his pop. So that shit right there alone is like some real clown shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So that wasn't going around.
Yeah, it was. Because the old niggas used to be like, yo, that's Alpo's son right there. Like, we'd be on the visiting floor, niggas would be whispering.
People would just be staring at me, and I didn't know why. They was talking about
You said niggas know I look like Alpo? Is that what you said?
That's what niggas. That's what niggas. The fool came out. That's the fact. That's how he got it. Then when he went to gym, he ran with the story. And then somebody called Gumby from yo, I got a nigga, your brother. Gumby said, oh, my father fuck mad bitch. So from there he just been.
This is the truth. This nigga lying.
Also, I seen Miss T say that he not his son. Miss T told Queen's Flip she only knew about certain sons, Gumby and Rico. Okay, there we go. So ain't no pull attached to me. Right, I caught that too. Listen, I caught that too. Check this out. The nigga Popperazzi Po gonna say, I'm just Popperazzi. Nigga, you ain't been just Popperazzi since I first heard your motherfucking name. That's cap. You know what I'm saying? That nigga is capping fresh out of the penal system. Talking about, yeah, I'm just Popperazzi. You letting the cat out the bag, homie. You slowly but surely saying shit that let the cat out the bag, or at least creates an air of confusion as to who you are and what your relationship is to Alpo. And I don't think you're smart enough to do that on your own. I just think you capping and you saying shit, and in the end, when you watch it back, you're like, oh man, I could clean it up like this. See, I don't think you're smart enough to create this confusion on your own, to try to bring people to you, to try to create a mist of allure around yourself regarding the situation, as this situation has been going on for years. I mean, I can remember way back, maybe 4 years ago, when Fayback took to TV talking about you wasn't his son. I think he's the first one I heard say that's not his son. You know what I'm saying? Popperazzi wanted to be Alpo's son so bad that Po felt sorry for him and kept playing it of like he was his daddy. That's an interesting theory too. But yeah, see, this is where we can either do the validating or the realignment set. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to you what you want in the end. Popperazzi Po. Like I said, we got Happy Po. You see Happy Po? Yeah, I'll give him your number. He was in Philadelphia. I'm not Philadelphia. He was in Phoenix training. I'm gonna give him your number. I'm gonna let him know you trying to call it. Listen to that. Then you got Mad Po. Come on, yeah, I told the kid Popperazzi Po. Did I say enough? I think so.
Yeah,
You're a
'cause
liar.
that's the part.
You're a liar.
Oh, what's wrong? What is wrong with you, man? Why are you lying for no reason? Why are you lying for no reason? It makes no sense what you saying.